Makabuluhang talakayan hinggil sa pagpili ng tamang profesyon at trabaho. A career guide for high school and college students in helping them identify the right course and the needed skills in the line of interest they wish to pursue. Let's talk about career. An orientation for career-oriented people. A forum for critical individuals so they will find success in their chosen profession. Let's talk about career. Tuwing Sabado, alas 5:30 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi. Dito pa rin sa himpilang kakampi ng masa, ang bagong DZME 1530 ang Radyo 1. Let's talk about career. Alamin ang mga naaangkop na profesyong tatahakin base sa inyong kaalaman at hilig. The career orientation you shouldn't miss in pursuing your dreams. Let's talk about career. Natatanging career orientation na tutulong para sa tamang pagpili ng kurso at propesyon. Let's talk about career.
Okay, good afternoon once again and welcome to Let's Talk About Career Show here under DZME 1530. This is again Engineer Grace Bondad Nicolas, and our topic for today is about the tourism industry, and under this is a hotel and restaurant category. But first, I'd like to greet everyone in Laguna. Hi everyone there. It's 46 days before Christmas, and also for those who likes to give us more info and also to share. If you have questions, please call us at 0998-875-9368, and our landline is 861-6947. For today, actually, we have guests to talk about their experience under this hotel and restaurant industry. We have Victoria Court. Okay, so hi, Melissa.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, Melissa actually it's Melissa Bugagaw Pama, am I correct? Yeah, is the assistant HR manager of Victoria Malate Group, composed of the following brands: Best Western Hotel La Corona Manila, Hotel La Corona de Lipa, Victoria Court, and Sohotel. She has over 7 years experience in human resources and has been exposed to different phases such as training and development, recruitment and selection, talent management, employee relations, and organizational development. She obtained her BS in Psychology degree from the University of the East Recto Manila and currently a senior graduate student of Ateneo de Manila University, taking Industrial Organizational Psychology, major in Organizational Development. Melissa, napakahaba naman ang introduction natin.
Thank you for that introduction, Ms.
So,
Grace.
let's go under Victoria Court. So, what actually is Victoria Court?
Okay, Victoria Court is one of the leading drive-in hotels in the Philippines. We are a pioneer in terms of providing classy and high-end service in terms of a drive-in hotel industry. Eventually, it evolved from one property in Pasig. Eventually, we evolved and we now about...
So, the first one is the Pasig branch.
Yes, that's right.
Wow, okay. Under the Victoria Court brand.
Yes, under Victoria Court. And eventually, they bought more and opened more branches of Victoria Court. And then we also expanded into brands of Best Western Hotel La Corona Manila. And then eventually bought another property which is Sohotel Malate.
Wow, so how many branches right now under Victoria Court? And then you have 2 hotels right now. The Hotel La Corona in Malate and the one in Lipa, right? So how many under Victoria Court?
Victoria Court is 10 properties. Okay, so we have mostly located in Pasig. And then we also have from EDSA area, North EDSA area. We also have one provincial in San Fernando. And then we have properties in Pasay area, Victoria Court, Cuneta, Hilpuyat. And then we have one in Malate, Victoria Court, Malate, along Quirino Avenue. For hotel, we have Hotel La Corona de Lipa, just in front of SM City Lipa. And for Best Western Hotel La Corona, which is affiliated with the international Best Western chain, it's in Ermita, Manila. And then the recent property is the Sohotel Malate, which is also along Rojas Boulevard.
Okay, sa lahat po nakikinig sa atin ngayon, our resource person, ulitin ko po, is Melissa Bugagaw Pama from Victoria Court. So, we're going to discuss today everything about the hotel and restaurant industry. And also because Victoria Court is under this industry, we invited somebody who is an assistant HR manager to give us information about this. Okay, what we're going to talk also and discuss for the whole show is about the occupations in the industry. We actually categorize under this industry 5, like we're going to discuss about the management careers, food preparation workers, food and beverage attendants, and the other position under this industry. So actually as a whole, the hotel and restaurant industry belongs to the broad category of the tourism industry. The hotel, restaurant, and tourism industries cater to a variety of customers from different age group and social classes. There are different types of businesses that offer accommodation in the country, and hotels are just some of these. Restaurants, resorts, pension houses, homestays, and tourist inns also provide the same service. Today, we will talk about the job opportunities also in being part of the hotel and restaurant industry. Again, to all our listeners, our landline is 861-6947, and you can text or send SMS to us at 975-1368. You can also watch us. We have live stream at www.radiouno.com.ph. Okay, Melissa. So, umpisahan natin. How many people right now under this hi, Rod. Sorry. Ayan po, dumating ating isang co-host. Yes. Umpisahan natin with regards to the Victoria Court. How many people are under this company right now?
Okay, we have 2 management teams. So we have one VC Pasig group and then VC Malate group. Under our group, we're about 400, and then from the another group, they're about 400. So more or less, we're about 800 plus employees.
Okay, so for this, the occupation right now in this industry, we have the management careers, right? Mm-hmm. So under this, under that company, so under the management careers, ano-ano itong mga ini-employ yung mga tao? Anong mga careers or trabaho?
Okay, if it's a management level career, we have directors. We also have business managers. We have hotel property managers who oversee the entire property. We have duty managers who goes on a shifting schedule. And then we have also from the back office department heads, or those who are under the support group such as procurement, human resources, or information technology department.
Yeah, under this management careers daw, there's like 5 categories. Of course, at the same as Victoria Court, meron ba tayo ditong like general manager, housekeeping manager, front office managers, convention service managers, or assistant managers?
We have general managers for each property. So that is the head of each property. And then under other managerial is the department heads for support groups. For housekeeping, we don't have housekeeping managers, but instead we have an executive housekeeper who is under a supervisory level position.
Okay, so who's handling everyone? Like the general manager? What's the position of the managing director?
The managing director is the highest position in our table of organization, who is
and that's Ian King,
that's Ian
right?
King, yes.
So under him
Is the business manager who oversees the general managers of the property.
Okay. So sa mga nakikinig po sa atin ngayon, we're talking about the industry under this tourism, which is also the hotel and restaurant. And we're talking about the management careers. Well, one thing is you need to really have this good communication skills, especially if you're the general manager, because you're the one talking with a lot of people, right? So one thing is it's very important for a managerial position to become competent as managers since they deal directly with staff and guests. It is a plus if they know how to speak other languages. Kasi unang-una, di ba Melissa, especially if you're handling different international hotels right now, usually, and to think that a lot of foreigners are coming here in this
Yes.
country, especially for this Asian integration next year. You really need to have like two language, something like that.
Yes, it's one of the things that we are also building to our staff, not just on the managerial side, because we've been seeing a lot of guests coming from different countries. Our top visitors in the Philippines is Koreans, and they're actually having a hard time to express themselves in English. So we're trying to create ways on how to communicate with them better so that the service will not be sacrificed.
So under this company, meron din ba kayo dito ng mga foreign na employees?
Yeah, foreign employees none, but we have a lot of foreigner guests.
I'm sure because I heard that you also have these thematic rooms,
Yes.
right? How many?
Wow, each property has, it depends on the size of the property actually. So if it's in total, it could reach thousands of rooms, I guess, combining both properties.
Okay, sa mga bago pong nakikinig sa atin ngayon, dito po sa Let's Talk About Careers, pinag-uusapan po namin ngayon ay career dito po sa hotel and restaurant industries. So, eto pong kung meron tayo mga estudyante na nakikinig, na gustong pumasok dito sa industriya na ito pagka-graduate nyo, this is the best time and the more informative radio show that you can have in this country. So, as managers, they're supposed to have also a leadership skills. They must be able to lead a team. They have to encourage employees to meet standards and motivate them to excel in everything they do. Okay, so how about Melissa? Let's talk about the housekeeping manager. Because I heard like you have so many rooms. You really
Yes.
need to have these managers. Anong ginagawa nitong housekeeping manager na to?
In our company, we call them the executive housekeepers. They're the ones in charge in checking all the rooms, checking on the performance of their staff. An average housekeeping in Victoria Court, in terms of manpower, is about 20 to 22 people under that position. So he's the one in charge in ensuring that this staff are performing their role really well, because we are very much strict in terms of the quality of the rooms.
Oo, kasi ang dami yung guests. So talagang dapat competitive and nasa international standard. So
Yes.
paano nyo ito ginagawa?
Very rigorous ang inspection na ginagawa ng mga each case, and also the general managers and duty managers. So, before we release a room, for example, a Practice and Best Western Hotel La Corona, before we release a room, it has to be checked first. And as much as possible, we should check all the rooms before it is given to the guests, so that we are guaranteed that it passed the quality that we are implementing
Who
in
is
the company.
approving the quality?
It's the executive housekeeper or the duty manager.
So there's a duty manager, iba pa yung housekeeping manager?
Yes.
Wow. So how many people again under your company?
About 800.
Wow, that's big. Oo. So, okay, sa mga nakikinig po, we're talking about the housekeeping manager. He is in charge of ensuring cleanliness and orderliness in hotels. He oversees the functions of the housekeeping staff and sets their shifting schedules. He supervises and trains room attendants. He also conducts inspection to ensure cleanliness of guest rooms, public and service areas in the hotel. And again po, sa mga bago pa lang nakikinig, and if you like to ask questions dito po sa ating resource speaker sa ngayon, who is Melissa Pama. Ito po ang mga numbers na inyong pwedeng tawagan. It's 975-1368 and also 861-6947. You can also watch us at www.radiouno.com.ph. Okay, next is we're going to discuss about the role of the front office managers. So, some functions of a front office manager include greeting guests, providing information about the resort, receiving and processing reservations, filling out arrival, departure forms, dealing with guest complaints, handling and checking in and out of guests, answering phone calls, handling guest registration, billing, showing rooms, and arranging transfers tickets for guests. Wow, Melissa, napakaraming ginagawa ng front
It's a
office
multitasking
managers.
role, yes.
Kala ko, sila lang yung basta nakaupo sa harap, something like, kasi front. So, sila talaga yung tumatanggap ng mga guests.
Yes.
Under your company, ano-ano yung, kumbaga parang job description of these front office managers?
Okay, for the front office manager, if you're a frontline person, it is expected that each and every guest will come to you regardless with all the concerns that they have in their mind. So it's either checking in, they're there to check in or ask for some assistance during their stay. Also to complain. So it's a very taxing position. That's why it is very critical for the role of a front office person or a manager to stay calm, to have a presence of mind every now and then because different clients have different concerns whenever they approach the front office department.
Okay, parang napakasarap din naman yung trabaho ng front office manager, no? Pero yeah, as you mentioned, it's a multitasking role. Okay, so magbabalik po tayo muli. Let's just stay and wait again for us. Let's talk about career.
Career orientation.